There's a bad habit that many companies have in how they structure themselves. And over time, they need to recalibrate and change this structure, and that's how the layoffs occur. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. People hire me for no BS coaching and career advice, which can relate to job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, the life cycle of you and your career, because I make things easier for people. And this way, you don't have to figure out a lot of things for yourself. You've got support from me. And like I said, I make things easier for people. So, what am I talking about? The habit that firms have is they start building layer upon layer upon layer within their organization. So, for example, you have an excellent employee, they are terrific. You promote them into a manager job. They manage 5 people who aren't as good as them, and they get the message along the way that their job isn't to do anymore. Their job is to manage people who do. So thus you have 6 people who are doing a little bit more of the work than the one person could do. So let's say the one person is exemplary. They were doing 100% of the work. Now you have 6 of them doing 130% of the work. Costs go up. And everyone's getting this message along the way that to advance, you need to manage. And thus layer upon layer upon layer of people becomes built into organizations until one day the rug gets pulled out from under the firm in some respect, and someone goes, oh my God, we've got to do cuts. And who do they cut? People who manage. So the point I want to make to you is don't just simply aspire to management. Yes, it pays more for a while until the cuts occur. And often what happens is some very talented people get caught up in these cuts because firms decide that they want to eliminate layers of people. It's not just simply 2 people managing 5 each, and suddenly it's one person managing 10. It's really about an org structure and how they decide to recalibrate and how they drive the work, because frankly, staff people get cut too. So I just want to remind you along the way, think carefully about accepting that promotion into a manager's job or a director's job or a VP's job, because eventually what starts to happen is musical chairs music starts to play. And the people at your level become competitive for those chairs. And a number of you are going to get pushed out the door as firms attempt to reduce the number of layers in their firm and get more people who do stuff and fewer people who manage or direct people to do stuff. So it's just the way that it's been for a long time, because organizations have sent that message that to advance, you have to manage. Hope you find this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. There's a ton on the blog that can help you. Plus, you can schedule time for a free discovery call or coaching session. And you can also just ask me questions by scheduling trusted advisor services with me. I want to help. At the site, you can also find out about my courses, books, and guides. Again, a lot there to help. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.